What's up? It's Stefs Rock on Spotify. Our first guest is Scotty Austin. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course, cheers too. You're having a beer. I'm not having.
Yeah.
I wish I'm jealous right now. Like I don't even have whiskey in my coffee. And so,
I poured it in
wait.
a glass to stay a little classier.
Okay, you've got the southern accent. Where are you at right now?
Nashville, Tennessee.
I want to go to Nashville. So I lived in Austin for a year and I never went to Nashville. It's on fire now. Have you been in Nashville for a long time?
Yeah, my whole life, basically. Well, outside of the city, from the country outside of the city. But yeah, I've lived here my whole life.
Nice. It's on my to-do list is to fly to Nashville and do Nashville.
I think it's
Um,
probably the most popular city in the country right now.
it's what I'm saying. It's on fire. So when I was in LA was on fire. Well, now it literally is. Then it like switched to Vegas. A lot of people in 2015 went to Vegas and booked a lot of shows. Then it switched to Austin, and now Nashville. I think the last like 7-8 years has been precedent, has been king of the music industry and where to go. And it's not just country like it used to be. It's rock, it's pop, it's all the record labels. It's more affordable than LA out there.
Well,
So
I don't know about that anymore. It's pretty expensive
really,
to live here. Yeah, you
now
buy
it's
a
on the
one
map.
bedroom apartment, it's $1 million for a one-bedroom apartment. So
Oh wow,
yeah, it's
dang.
not cheap.
Okay,
But
yeah.
the city's really small. It's like 45 minutes drive across, so you can literally move 15, 20 minutes out of town and live very affordably.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
And
like
the
about
taxes are low.
Sacramento. It's California, but it's affordable area of California, and I can drive to San Francisco and LA, or fly very quickly. So I love Sac Town. So we got to
I
talk
love
about
California, that's for sure.
California weather. I can't beat it. Like when I did Texas for a year, I thought I was like, yeah, I'm a Texas girl now. After a tornado landed 7 miles away from my apartment and it hailed on my car and dented in my car, and red ants got me on a walk. I was like, no, I'm a California girl. I can't hang. I'm not that cool. Okay, I want to talk about the new single though, Left for Dead, that's out. I listened to it, was awesome. And have you really been left for dead? Is there truth to this at all?
I actually wrote that about my old guitar player in Saving Abel. So it was vicariously. So it wasn't really me. It was about him. So
He was
it's
struggling with
well, it
like
started
alcohol
out
or
as
drugs.
yeah, it started out as a joke because he drinks like a fish, which is from me saying that. Of course, I'm having a beer in the morning,
Yeah,
but
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
it's
wrong.
Sunday.
Yes, it's Sunday fun day, and I'm jealous. I haven't started
Uh,
yet, but I'm gonna put whiskey in my coffee soon.
yeah, that's why I put it in a cup. No one would have known if you hadn't brought it up.
I have to, that's exciting. That's party on, dude.
I'm a
Okay,
rock and
so
roller.
and a lot of people obviously know you from Saving Abel. That's such a great band, and now you've got your solo project for a long time. Um, can you say like why you guys parted ways or
A lot of different reasons. Those guys are still my friends. Jared came back to the band, and now they parted ways again. I guess he's doing his own thing, and the guys asked me to come back, and I'm just so busy with my solo project right now, and we have so many exciting things going on. It's hard for me to find time, but they're still my brothers, and I'm sure that I'll play with those guys again. If it's under the name Saving Abel or not, I'm not sure about that, but I know that I will play with those guys again.
maybe even start a new project? How did you find all of the guys for your solo project and your band?
Well, it's pretty easy because I have a great resume.
Yeah, for a
Everybody
long
wants to
just
be in a touring
networking.
band. Yeah, just I've been around so long. I've I get to play shows because I have a lot of friends that are show buyers because I've toured so long that I continue to get to play, and that's really the dream for most musicians is just playing shows. Because even when people get a record deal, that doesn't guarantee you're going to play shows.
Yeah.
A lot of people get a record deal and they're like, well, we want to play shows, and they're like, well, we don't do that. An agent does that. And my wife is a booking agent, so
Oh, nice. It really is networking. How many people you know, managers, touring, booking agents, and just being a nice person in the industry for a long time can really help you continue to thrive and go far and
I
not
think
be a
that's helped me a
douche.
lot. Is making a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends that have been very helpful to me to continue doing this because this is my livelihood. This is all I know. I don't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No, I like that. So I like your Rebel Yell cover. Are you gonna do any more covers or have any in mind?
uh, I've thought about it, another couple of covers. I haven't really planned on any. I got some original stuff that I'm working on that's coming out really soon. I'm releasing two more songs this year. One is a collaboration with the band Rehab. They did the song Bartender. We have a song together that's fantastic. But I've really been looking at that song, Take on Me. So
Okay.
you know the
Yeah.
song I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think
That'd be
everybody
sick.
loves that song. Yeah, just
No,
slow it down.
definitely. And I love a different take or even a rock take on a pop song. I've been liking when people are doing that right now. Mashups are really popular, especially on YouTube and TikTok, and they make good money.
Well, a good song is a good song. It doesn't matter what genre it's recorded in. It's just a good song is a good song. You can make it rock,
Yeah.
pop, uh, you know, any flavor. Country song is it's just a good song. So, and I think that's a really good one.
I do too. How do you feel about the term stripper rock? Do you think it's kind of a negative light? Are you okay with Saving Abel, Hinder, Drowning Pool have got in divorced dad rock and stripper rock category? Do you like that term or no?
Well, I mean, it's rock and roll. I don't know. Can I say curse words on here?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well, people say, "Hey, you play pussy music." I'm like, "Of course I do." Why wouldn't I?
But pussy likes it and guys
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pussy, and so
Like,
that the correlation's good. That goes
yeah.
together.
So,
Yeah. I think
but
it's a compliment and it's, a good thing. So you head out on tour on March 15th. Where do you start the tour and where are you going?
wow, it's I got a lot of things going on. In February, I've got an acoustic tour that I've partnered up with Peter Dante from the Adam Sandler movies,
Oh, nice.
and me and him we've been hosting just acoustic tours around with some of my famous friends. We just did one with Vinny Sponge. We did a tour on the east, like Florida, through the Carolinas and Alabama, and and in February I'm doing one with Michael Graves, the singer of the Misfits, and we're going to take him out, and we're going through Texas and Oklahoma, and then I go back to my full band stuff, and I believe we start in Wisconsin, and we end the first run is we hit the Machine Shop in Flint, Michigan, which is the most
Mhm.
popular rock and roll club in the country.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid Rock's talked about it. So you're really going everywhere and you do have so many projects and friends going on. That's
I got even
insane.
more that I can't even talk about yet, but I've got some super exciting stuff going on this year that it's just driving me crazy. I can't talk about it yet.
I know. I hate that when like
And
I
I am
just
releasing a full length record this year as well.
oh my
Scotty Austin.
gosh. Is it
Yeah.
going to be independent or through a label?
It will be through Curtain Call
Okay.
Records. But
Okay.
they're an independent label, but they've been really really great for me, and you know I don't need what a lot of new artists need. They need all the tour support and stuff like that. I don't really need all of that anymore because I have a built-in tour support. I guess I'm a touring artist, so
That's
I
what's
don't need
good
what the
about
majors
being
offer.
old. I'll say, like,
Yeah.
as much as I'm like so old, but I've interviewed so many artists and worked with so many managers now that I could just go through my emails starting this new podcast and be like, hey, what are you doing? Would you guys want to
Hey,
come by?
I say this all the time, and I stand by it. There's no age limit on badass.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. And I'm not mature. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm maturing. I'm an immature douchebag and I love it. I'm just not, So wait, you're doing a lot of South, you're doing a lot of Midwest. Are you doing any California?
I absolutely am. I'm hitting California this summer too. I think I got 44 states lined up so far for this year.
Wow.
But I
That's
mean,
sick.
we're doing Hawaii on the 4th of July, but I will be hitting the West Coast. I'm a support for an amazing tour with Rehab, and I believe Mickey Avalon's on that as well.
Oh my God, that's cool. So he's a buddy. Like he's come by in person 4 or 5 times and he's just funny. He's a riot.
He's a great artist and an even
Yeah.
better person. So I'm looking
Yeah.
really forward to that. But we'll be out in your area. We'll probably hit Sacramento.
Okay. Well, I will be looking for this and I definitely will come out to the show. And I know Mickey's coming back February 28th to Sacramento. And it's just a party, right? Like I love that when I go out and I know like I can get drunk and rap along to the lyrics. And I think he's sober now, though. I think most people I partied hard with back in the day are sober. So you're like a remaining, still having a little bit of beer. This is kind of a rarity nowadays.
Yeah, I'm a motherfucking rock and roller.
Yeah. Don't stop. I'm not a quitter.
I'm not. Everybody in my genre, if they all try to go country, it's like, I'm not going country. I fucking play
Yeah.
rock and roll.
Yeah. You
I'm
do have
from the
such
country.
a thick
You know?
accent, though. Like the way
Well,
you sing and the way you talk is different.
I'm probably real country music. All this shit they call country music, not country music. I'm more from the country than the people playing country music. But, you know, where I come from, there's two types of music. There's Hank Williams Jr. and AC/DC. So, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And those are it.
yeah. I mean,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
all the greats in between. But, you know,
Yeah.
I'd be country music if I wasn't so crazy and intense, I think.
I like rock and roll. That's my favorite. I listen to everything, but I always go back to rock and roll. Um, I also read like you're a big family man and you do charity work. What are some of the charities that you've worked for?
Well, a lot, you know, my oldest child, my son, he has been diagnosed with autism, and it means a lot to me. You know, he's just the coolest kid ever. I don't know. I try to get in any way I can because when I was younger, I done a bunch of bad shit, and now anytime that I can do anything positive, I try to because, you know, it's nice for music to actually do something positive that helps somebody in some way, and it, I just I try to be involved in any way I can. To be honest, I do a lot of
That's
things.
good. Even
So
out the playing field from bad boy turned good boy, now giving back.
yeah, I'm just lucky to be here, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for getting to do what I do, and if I can help in any way possible, I will. You know,
Have you
it's not
ever
always
seen
possible, but
the show on Netflix, Love on the Spectrum?
no, I've come across it, but
You
I don't
got it.
want to
It's
watch it.
people dating with autism. I don't know. It's so cute. I've had a couple of them by, and I just love the honesty. They have no filter while dating, and I dig it. It's
I like that idea. I just hate the idea of someone, you know, trying to make money off of
profit.
someone else. Yeah.
You know, you're right. That is something the parents would have to sign off and be comfortable with. I'm viewing it as an endearing. I think it's sweet, but some people could kind of tease or look at it in a different light. So that's a good point.
Well, people do
Um,
that in general anyway, you know, to everyone, but I'd rather not do it to someone that, you know, not that it is or that I would. I don't know.
yeah,
I've never thought to look into that. You
yeah.
know, I live it. So
No, I bet that, and you've got multiple kids.
I have two. Yep.
Okay. So is it kind of hard? Does one need more attention with special needs than the other, or can you kind of even
No,
out?
he's freaking awesome. My boy's the coolest kid ever. You know, he's 14. He's he's 6'1", so
Oh,
he's a hoss. So he doesn't really have to worry about getting bullied too much. He's so much bigger than all the kids his age. You
yeah.
know, my daughter is tiny and she's 4, and you know she's just up his ass all the time, and she loves him. So I'm just very
That's
blessed.
cool.
My kids are awesome.
Man, I have 2 kids and I'm a busy bee with them all the time, but I absolutely love them to death. So for 2025, what is a goal that you want to achieve? Something that you can actually say is not in the works yet, but you still want to be in the works.
Uh, I've got even more this year going on than I could have dreamed. I guess I could tell you one thing. I've been asked to be the host for the TV show Biker Build Off for their season
Oh,
finale. I will be doing
cool.
that. I believe it was on Discovery Channel last season, but I'm the host for the TV show now.
Nice. Congrats. Do you
So
ride?
oh yeah,
Oh, sick. Like what do you ride? What kind of bike?
I got a couple of Harleys. I got 3 actually.
Oh
One
my
is a
gosh.
1971 Shovelhead. I got a Softail, and I have a Dyna Wide Glide.
Harley guy. What is the
Yeah.
wife? Does she jump on the back or is she like,
I bought her a motorcycle for Christmas. I gave her a Harley a few years back, and she wrecked it and hurt herself really bad. So I got her a smaller
oh,
bike this year.
she's wild. I like her. Okay, so
Yeah.
she rides with you. She doesn't ride in the back. She rides
Oh
next
no, I
to
mean
you.
she will, but she wants her own motorcycle. She's a strong,
Okay, she's
independent woman.
cool.
It takes a
Yeah.
badass woman to be with a crazy bastard like me. So
That's true. I definitely like mentally unstable nutsos because I don't think I could be with somebody that's like boring and vanilla, and I don't know. They're just gonna be like, she's too nuts.
and my wife is fantastic. She's my manager and my booking agent. And she books she's actually since we left Save and Able, we had to start completely over. So we basically lost everything and had to start. And me and her did it together. And and I because I have children, this is how I pay my bills. And anybody that's an artist knows, it's hard to find an agent that'll book you enough to pay your bills.
Yeah.
And so we just started our own agency, and now she's got a really successful agency. Like she books several big name national bands, and so the agency has done really well for us. And we're actually doing better now than we did when we were with Save and Able.
Wow. That's good. She's a big cheerleader, and support team, and you guys can support each other. And then for two people to understand the industry and work together is just like the best relationship.
Yeah, we drive the industry crazy, I think, because there's a lot of gatekeepers in this business that think that they make the rules. And fuck your rules.
Yeah.
We do it in house. We don't care.
Yeah. No, I feel you. So tell me about some of these tattoos I see here. What are they about?
Oh, well, these are my kids here, I guess, right here, right here. This is my
Oh,
son, for
cool.
autism awareness, the puzzle piece, and this is my daughter's name right above it. And here's Elvis. Whoa.
I'm a big Elvis fan. Like you must be really huge.
Yeah, I dig some Elvis.
Yeah.
Not so
Have you
much as
gone to
music, as much
Graceland?
as his person. I have gone to Graceland. Because
Yeah.
I live in Tennessee, so
Yeah. You're close by. So you dig more the persona of like wild rock star, took too many drugs and couldn't shit.
well, I don't know about
Gyrating
that
hips.
part. I don't know about that part.
What's like the personality trait of Elvis that you dig?
It was just giving to people and cool as they get. The women
Yeah.
loved him.
Performer for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I dig it. Well, I'm glad you and Saving Abel kind of parted, it sounds like, on really positive terms and are still talking. So you don't know like what the future can hold with that and everything. Um, do you have a band that you've come across recently or that's newer that you really like?
I really like the band Paralandra a lot. I don't know if you've heard of those guys yet.
No. What
Yeah,
is it? I mean,
Paralandra. Uh,
Paralandra.
yeah, they're a
Okay.
great band. And I love the band Shallow Side. I don't know if you've heard of them either.
That sounds familiar.
Both those bands are freaking amazing.
Okay, I'll try. I
Uh,
like hearing about new bands from artists that have been around for a long time because that's how I
yeah,
find new music.
and they play their asses off, sing great personalities. Both those bands are beyond impressive. Yeah, so yeah, check those out.
I
You
definitely
you won't be
will.
disappointed.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Scotty, so much for stopping by Spotify Steph's Rock Show. And when you're in Sacramento, we're definitely going to have to come out and catch you.
Please do, because I'll be out there. Hey, everyone, check out my website, ScottyAustinOfficial.com, because I will be coming close. Like I said, I've got so much going on I can't even talk about yet. But we are doing a complete nation tour. So we'll be in your area for sure this year.
Check out the
So
website, guys.
that's right. Check out the website. Rock and roll.
Awesome.